Yo, what's up, chat? Well, since this is what won the poll, this is what we're gonna be doing. Today, we're gonna talk about game modes that are gonna be releasing in the next update of ANIME Vanguards and also some game modes that are highly talked about. Without further ado, let's get started. By the way, guys, it's our goal, our ultimate goal to reach to 100k subscribers. We are almost halfway there at 50k subscribers, and to celebrate this incredible milestone, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. So if you want to be part of it, all you have to do is like and subscribe, join the Discord in the pinned comment down below. Anyways, so how we're gonna do this is we're gonna be first taking a look at the sneak peeks and then taking a look at the stages where they talked about some of these stuff. Right here, this is pretty much where they confirmed the Boo unit, and I believe that since Boo is, you know, a new unit, a lot of people are saying it might be from Odyssey. So they actually did sneak Odyssey, and Odyssey most likely will be releasing in the next update. So it's not really gonna be, so how Odyssey is gonna work is, apparently from what I've heard, is it's gonna be kind of like Paragon, but it's not necessarily just gonna be Paragon. It's gonna be an improved version of Paragon, so it's gonna be Paragon but much better. And obviously how Paragon works, where you had these cards, like for example, you could pick Thrice, you could pick Strong. So it's gonna be kind of like that, right? It's gonna be kind of like Paragon, except it's gonna be a lot better. So this is the game mode that's certainly going to be releasing in the next update. And actually, since you could see right here the Boo emoji, a lot of people are saying that Boo might actually be coming from Odyssey, that you might be obtaining Boo from Odyssey, right? And again, there's another version of Boo right here. As you guys can see, there's another version of Boo right here, which again, he just sneaked this. As I was making this video, he just sneaked this. So there might be more than one version of Boo actually, which is kind of interesting. Apart from Odyssey, there's going to be several more interesting game modes that I want to talk about. But before I continue here, I want to show some screenshots of the developers talking about the game. So if you guys remember back in last year with the old dev team, how they were making the updates, honestly, the updates before the 2025 was pretty bad in my opinion. Updates before the new team was pretty bad. So here's some stuff that, you know, Pretty Princess, one of the developers, talked about. So basically, in the screenshots, they were talking about how they create these updates and the thought process that goes beyond these updates, right? So before, they were just releasing updates, you know, just release updates as much as possible, just releasing updates left and right every couple of weeks without really that much thought behind it. And then it wasn't really working that well, and it was very obvious. And then when the new team came around and they started adopting this, you know, unique passives with units, and then more game modes, more interesting game modes, they started seeing a rise in player count. So update 3 added portals, update 4 added rifts, update 3.5 reworked boss rush, and then update 4.5, which is the update we're currently on, added dungeons. Update 5 will add Odyssey, and then now in the future we might be getting some interesting game modes. And this is when we're gonna go to the stream that I did a couple of days ago, because this is where they talked about a few stuff on the stage that they did for update 4.5. Alright, so here they talked about being more creative with game modes and their thought process with game modes moving forward. Let's take a listen.
To say that, you know, we're going to continue to get more creative with the game modes, so you'll be seeing a lot more game modes from us in the future. Maybe next update, we won't know. But with each game mode, it seems we're gonna get further away from the basic game loop that we have, so you won't see a lot of like the same tower defense things that we're doing.
So there they mentioned their thought process with game modes and how they want to make unique game modes, which we might be seeing in the next update. Here I asked about PvP, which is an interesting game mode that some of the players are talking about. Is okay, PvP. Okay, this guy keeps asking about it. PvP. What about PvP in ANIME Vanguards?
Yeah,
is that
PvP?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys are already planning it. You might already be planning it. Not gonna lie.
I am sick, chat. Yes.
Right, so they kind of did not really confirm PvP, but said that we could do PvP. So PvP might be something that's coming in the future, not necessarily in the next update, but it's something that could be releasing eventually. Something that we will probably see in the future. So here's when I asked about Odyssey. So let's actually go take a listen to what they have to say about Odyssey. So a lot of people are asking about Odyssey and Paragon. So basically you mentioned in last stage, Odyssey is gonna replace Paragon. So what's the news on Odyssey?
Probably you could tell from the sneak that the thing I posted in Sneaks like right after the update came out. Odyssey's next, so I'm like a little hesitant on giving away like that much about Odyssey because it's already gonna be there. But like I said before, it's gonna replace Paragon, so it's gonna have like a lot of conceptual elements from Paragon. It's not gonna really play like Paragon, but it's sort of like what Paragon could have been in a sense.
Oops. All right, so
Like
another.
it's still gonna have like
Okay.
sorry. I was gonna say it's still gonna have like the same elements of like building like a team based on like RNG and like playing through like the cards give you and shit like that. But yeah, what are you saying?
Here is when they talked about something pretty interesting, actually. So when Wyatt, one of the moderators in the Discord, I believe he is a moderator, mentioned something about global events, which is, rifts. This is the response of one of the developers.
Well, that
Isn't
sounds
that
like a
just
great
rifts?
idea. That
That's
hasn't
crazy.
been-
Wow.
that's cool.
Wow. I wonder. Okay.
I wonder if that'll ever be done.
I wonder when.
Wonder when. But
All right, so here's the question.
Someone just asked, what about global events where the community will be split into 2 teams and they will compete in different interactions?
well, that
Bro.
sounds
Isn't that
like a
just
great
rifts?
idea. That
That's
hasn't
crazy.
been-
Wow.
that's cool.
Wow. I wonder. Okay.
I wonder if that'll ever be done.
I wonder when.
Wonder when. But
Okay.
I feel like we get a lot of the same questions.
Alright, so that's pretty much everything that was talked about in those stage in relationship to game modes. So it answered a lot of question about Odyssey. So Odyssey is not necessarily gonna be Paragon. It's not, gonna play like Paragon. It's gonna have some elements from Paragon, but it's not necessarily gonna be the exact same as Paragon. They talked about PvP, but the most interesting thing that they talked about was, the global event thing. So if you see in the trailer that was released about a few days ago, there's an area right there, or a map right there, that kind of looks like a tournament map from Dragon Ball. So I kind of see this being like that thing that they're talking about on stage. Like maybe there's gonna be a global event where it's gonna split, players into 2 teams, and that, they can fight for a certain goal. If this is not gonna be releasing in the next update, it probably will be based on the reaction that they have on stage. So in terms of new game modes, one is confirmed, and then a few others is gonna be coming eventually, like PvP and then this global eventing that they're talking about. And one last thing, they are gonna be continuously creative with these game modes, so it's pretty interesting to see what they're gonna do. Like imagine how Anime Vanguards is gonna look like in update 10, for example. It's just kind of interesting. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.